guys, are you one of the many new home buyers that have called me over the last several months looking for a brand new construction home in the Knightdale area? Well, if you are, then unfortunately I haven't had a whole lot of good news for you. In Knightdale, as well as the overall Wake County area lately, there's really been not a whole lot of new construction to buy. And the new construction that has been available, you've had to bid to just get a shot at a home, just like a resale home. Well, today I'm back out in Knightdale. We're going to do an update video on some of the communities that I've talked about before that you've seen in some other videos, as well as I'm going to share with you a brand new section of an existing community that you've never heard of before that you're going to be pretty excited about, I think. So stay tuned because we're about to get started right now. Okay guys, right now I'm in the Glenmire community. This is a little bit south of the main business district within Knightdale. If you saw my video on the top 5 brand new communities in Knightdale, this was one that I highlighted in that particular video. Since that video, there's been quite a bit of activity within the community. There's been quite a bit of building. The one thing I'm really excited to tell you guys about, and that's one of the main reasons I came back out here, they are actually in the process of starting a brand new phase within Glenmire that I'm going to take you guys through right now. There are probably going to be, it looks, everything I have seen, it looks like there's going to be about 80 new homes within this next phase of Glenmire. The two main builders that are building within Glenmire right now are Cavaness and Cates and Davidson Homes. In the new section, there could possibly be additional builders, but again, I'm not aware of that as of just yet. As additional details are released, I'll definitely be letting you guys in on it. As with most of the other neighborhoods within my update, there hasn't been a whole lot of brand new construction until now. In Glenmire, since the last video, there's been about maybe a dozen homes that have sold. Again, all because of the fact that there's just not a whole lot of brand new activity, a whole lot of new inventory out here. Your typical home out here is going to be 3 bedroom, 3 bath, 5 bedroom, 4 baths. They're going to start out at, you know, $400,000. The most recent homes that have sold out here have been around the $557,000, $560,000 price range. I anticipate new homes within this section are going to run anywhere probably starting around $550,000 or so. That's typically the trend that I've been seeing within new construction in Knightdale. Most of the homes in Glenmire are going to range anywhere on the low side of around 2,500 square feet, all the way up to around 3,150 square feet or so. Again, 5 bedrooms is, you know, typically the largest size home you're going to find out here. In the new section, there could potentially be a couple 6 bedrooms. I'm not totally sure of that yet, but I would definitely count on 5 bedrooms, 4 baths as being your typical larger sized home within the neighborhood. If you saw my prior video where I included Glenmire, I talked a lot about the location. This is really a fantastic location in the town of Knightdale. You're just south of the main business district within Knightdale. You're also just north of 540, 264. That's going to give you really convenient access to the major highways. Then, of course, the other thing that I really like about the neighborhood is it's got a really awesome swimming pool. There's a small area for the kids' playground area. There's a open field area that's really cool for like football and different games with the kids. Also, the Wake County is planning on putting a greenway trail that's actually just right down the middle of the neighborhood, which is really cool. It's going to link up with the Noose River Greenway system that I believe you can actually go all the way to Johnston County on certain portions of that greenway trail. So if you're into biking, running, walking, then this is definitely going to be a really good area for you to consider. Okay guys, right now I'm driving through the Haywood Glen community. This is a brand new neighborhood by Terramore Homes. I originally highlighted this neighborhood back in my video, the top 5 new home communities in Knightdale. Just coming over for a quick update on the neighborhood. Since we last visited Haywood Glen, there's been about 60 brand new homes that have completed construction. Back when we originally came over here, the typical home price was under $300,000. Actually, since that time, as with everything else, the community average typical home price has went up pretty significantly. Right now, most of the homes over here are going to run $415,000, $450,000 price range, somewhere in that basic vicinity. There's a pretty wide range of homes over here. You're gonna have homes ranging anywhere between 3-bedroom, 2-bath, all the way up to 5-bedroom, 3-bath. One thing I really like about this community is you're gonna find quite a few ranch-style homes, which again, like I've always talked about, is pretty difficult to find in the Wake County market. You're gonna find homes over here that range anywhere from 1,600 square feet for a ranch-style home, all the way up to a 5-bedroom home that's gonna run around 3,000 square feet. One of the things I really like about Haywood Glen is the really convenient location. You're in a section of Knightdale that's just northwest of the main business district within Knightdale. You're not too far from the Midway Plantation Shopping Center. You're probably 10 minutes or so from there. You're also just up the street from Knightdale High School, which is less than 5 minutes away. Since the time that I last highlighted the community, they've actually finished the neighborhood swimming pool with the amenities. There's a playground. It's a decent sized pool. It's not like an Olympic size, but it's good enough to, you know, wade and sunbathe. Pretty nice facility. One other really cool amenity with the neighborhood is the fact that there's a community dog park. There's a playground for the kids that's fenced in. You're not far from one of the community parks within Knightdale. One thing that you might not like about the community is the fact that most of the lot sizes here are going to be somewhat smaller. Most of the lots here are going to be under 1/4 acre in size. However, for the price, I mean, you can pretty easily get in here for under $500. With the neighborhood being this close to all the amenities within Knightdale, you know, community pool, dog park, kids playground, you know, just a couple minutes away from most of the major shopping within Knightdale, really close to all the schools. I mean, considering everything, this is really a pretty good option if you're trying to stay within that $500,000 budget or below. And if you need something 3 to 5 bedrooms, this is definitely going to be a really good option. Okay guys, one other interesting thing about Haywood Glen is over the summer, the community was so popular and there were so few homes available that they had resorted to a competitive bid situation. Luckily, as we approach fall of 2021, that particular situation has calmed down quite a bit. So there's actually at this present time about 4 houses that I just checked on that are currently available for sale over here. No competitive bidding on those. You can pretty much put down a deposit and wait for your house to be built. Okay guys, I'm over in Knightdale Station. This is a master plan community that I'm really excited about. If you watch my video on the top 5 new home communities in Knightdale, this is one that I toured and did a highlight on back a while back. One thing I wanted to tell you about, one very important thing, over here, Toll Brothers, which is one of the nation's largest luxury home builders, they have purchased a section of Knightdale Station where they are currently clearing land for around 60 home sites. These home sites are going to be starting out in the mid 550s. I think actually 538 is where the first batch of homes in this new section are going to be priced at. Toll Brothers hasn't released a ton of information on these homes yet. From what I can tell, the initial batch of homes, most of them are going to be like 5-bedroom, 3 to 4 baths. They're going to be larger. The home sites out here are typically going to range anywhere between 1/3 acre to 1/4 acre. Most of them are going to be under 1/2 acre, definitely. Most of the home sites within Knightdale Station are going to be somewhat smaller, just due to the fact that there are so many amenities here. The first batch of homes within the Toll Brothers section of Knightdale Station is probably going to be around summer of 2022. However, they are already selling lots, so it's something that if it's like most of your other Toll Brothers communities, it's going to sell fairly quickly. One thing I really like about this section of Knightdale Station is you're right around the corner from Thales Academy. It's a really good private school. You're also just around the corner from one of the 2 main entrances to Knightdale Station, which is going to make that particular area really convenient for getting in and out of the community. The YMCA that's on site in Knightdale Station is just around the corner. You're probably within 2 minutes drive time of getting to the Y. One nice thing about the Toll Brothers section is you're right down the street from the cottages, apartment homes within Knightdale Station. So if you are waiting on a home to be built, you're literally right around the corner from these apartment homes where you can get short-term lodging. Recently, there have been approximately 9 home sales out here over the last 6 to 9 months. So there really hasn't been a whole lot of inventory available. So that's why you have such low sales numbers, and that's for new and resale homes. The least expensive sale out here is at around $350. The most expensive has been around $450, $445 or so. The new homes that Toll Brothers is building, again, they're going to start around $540. So prices on everything are, continuing to increase. Most of everything within Knightdale recently has been selling year over year, 20% or so increase. Pretty typical of the Wake County market in general. Okay guys, right now I'm over in Rutledge Landing, just a little bit south of the US 264 bypass. We're about 20-25 minutes from downtown Raleigh. I've never covered this neighborhood before. The reason why is, up until now, there was nothing, there was no new construction within this community. About a year ago, they actually opened up a second phase of Rutledge Landing, which they're working on now. This new section of homes, it's built by Mungo Homes, which is a really good builder within the Triangle market. In this new section of Rutledge Landing, you're gonna find homes between 3 bedroom, 3 bath, all the way up to 5 bedroom, 4 bath. They're gonna range in size anywhere between 2,100 square feet, all the way up to around 2,500 square feet. There are even some 5 bedroom, 4 bath homes out here that are gonna range around the $350, $375 price point, which right now anywhere in the Triangle is extremely difficult to find. From this neighborhood, you're gonna have some good retail restaurant options. Midway Plantation Shopping Center, which has pretty much everything you're gonna want, is about 8 minutes from here. Downtown Knightdale is about 7 to 8 minutes, about the same distance. I guess one of the negatives that I would say on this neighborhood is the fact that, most of the homes, they pretty much are gonna look very similar. What I often refer to as the cookie cutter effect. But I tell you, within that price range of $350, hey, sometimes I'll take cookie cutter because, your payment is gonna rival that of rent. So, like I say, if you're in that price point, these are gonna be some really good options. I mean, you're not gonna find a whole lot within that price range in the Triangle market right now, especially for something brand new. Guys, right now in the Knightdale real estate market, as of the production date of this video, there's only like 20 homes available. That's new and resale within the Knightdale market. Most of those homes are gonna typically range anywhere between $420 to $430 in price. So when you consider getting something brand new for under $300, that's pretty big. You definitely are gonna wanna check that out because these homes are not gonna be on the market long at that price point, considering everything that's available or everything that's not available right now. Hey guys, if you want to go back and check out my original video on the top 5 brand new communities in Knightdale, just click the link above. Hey guys, if you're considering a move to the Knightdale or the Triangle area, there's tons of realtors to choose from. Why not choose one who's not only a native, but one who's helped tons of families just like yourself relocate here from all over the United States? People who decided that the smart move was to get Mike and get moved.